Solo Leveling has brought out the mama's boys today, y'all. Those sneaky ninjas are cutting onions again. I swear I'm not crying. This was such a satisfying episode. It was emotional, artistically stunning, and backed by a banger soundtrack. Jinwoo has finally accomplished his goal of healing his mom, and Solo Leveling proved just how deep their storytelling bag was. From a boy who just needed the recognition of his mother to two veterans discussing the emotional toll of war in dungeons, this episode delivered in a way we haven't seen yet. Let's get right into our review of Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 9. When a character finally achieves a goal over a 21 episode time span, there's such a good feeling that comes over you watching that character achieve that. And this episode really humanized Jinwoo. Up until this point, he's been a relentless powerhouse, tearing through enemies, acquiring strength, and doing everything he can to cure his mom and take care of his little sister. And I don't think he stopped to realize how much he's changing or how hard he's been going. That was until that first look from his healed mom ripped right through him and the floodgates opened. As someone who has a mom who's been there for me through some of my darkest moments, addiction, rehab, depression, this scene really hit different for me. The character animation captured every ounce of emotion, followed up with a emotionally gripping OST paired with that moonlight reflection. I was definitely feeling some type of way. This was a perfect moment and really added to the depth of Solo Leveling. Hit that subscribe button if you're a mama's boy like me. I really enjoyed that scene with Master Baek and the S-rank healer. You've got to take some time to appreciate how good this scene was. From the artistic cinematography, the subtle use of beer as symbolism, good music, mature themes of war, and just a wholesome vibe of two warriors reflecting on their past. They really touched on some deep topics here about how war and battle can affect the psyche of individuals who experience it. Once again, as someone who is deployed to the Arabian Gulf, this scene really resonated with me. And I've been in this exact situation with fellow sailors, sharing good drink, good food, reflecting on what we've been through. And this really felt like the calm before the storm, that storm being Jeju Island. I really love how Solo Leveling shows instead of telling. Like, we know that S-rank healer is about to go on the raid to Jeju Island from the flashbacks and him sitting there at the playground alone pondering and watching the kids play. He feels that it is his duty to protect those who cannot protect themselves. The storytelling here was exceptional. With Jinwoo basically being the strongest character in the show now, besides maybe his dad, it only makes sense that it's time to ramp up that power scaling. And we got a first look at a character inside that scaling, Thomas Andre, the man who is said to be able to go toe-to-toe with national armies by his damn self. This excites me so much. Like, how high is the power ceiling going to go? Because all of the people that I understood as strong at the beginning of this season are now small fish inside of Jinwoo's pond. And I do think that dude from Japan probably has good hands, but the last time that I thought somebody had good hands, it was going to be a problem. They got defeated instantaneously. So we'll see. Jinwoo has gotten a new mount, a shadow exchange ability, and he's gotten his mom back. Even though he's gotten all of this though, Jinwoo himself realizes that he has changed since becoming a hunter. And I think this directly aligns with the Master Baek and S-rank healer clip. It's going to be interesting moving forward watching Jinwoo's character progression and if he detaches from the things that he cares about. Jeju Island will probably be the season finale of this show, so fasten your seatbelts. We've got an exciting 3 weeks ahead of us. Let me know in the comments if you like this style of episode or if you prefer the heavy action that we're used to seeing. If you're new, welcome. Hit that sub button to stay up to date with all my reviews. I will see you guys next week. I'm Tragic, and I'm out.